Ludicrous feed is proudly sponsored by Carloop Data and Koba Car Insurance. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This footage of the 45th Bangkok International Motor Show in 2024 is courtesy of Steve A, one of our viewers, who lives in Bangkok and was kind enough to send me all this footage. So thank you very much, Steve. He tells me that entry fee to the show was 100 baht, which is the local Thai currency, which is about $4.20. And the organization claims that 100% of the door takings go to charity, and people aged 60 years and over enter free of charge. So Steve was kind enough to shoot mostly footage of EV cars, not just cars but motorbikes and other types of motor transport as well. So thank you, Steve, for this wonderful footage. And I'll do my best to fill in what I can see on the screen there, but of course a lot of these vehicles we don't get in Australia, so I'm also seeing this for the first time as well. So being Thailand, being Southeast Asia, lots of motorbikes, and good to see more electric offerings as well. It's like Yamaha possibly doing EVs as well. Very popular brand in Asia and across the world, of course. Very well attended, as you can see. Lots of people. Lots of interest. Honda I can see as well. Kawasaki. Suzuki. Great footage. I feel like I'm actually there. Would love to attend this in person one day. So many brands, right? It's got to be one of the biggest motor shows in the world. And a huge EV contingent as well this year. It's increasing year on year. Some scooters, not just bikes of course. Scooters are very popular in Asia. Merchandise. Keep the kids and big kids entertained. It's great. People of all ages too. Lots of interest. This is the kind of thing we need in Australia, hopefully. Just a full-on motor show. Looks like a huge exhibition hall. Love a good expo. HMS for car. Huawei. Could be a self-driving thing maybe. Lots of third-party brands too. Selling equipment for the vehicles. Fitting them out. This is definitely electric. I can see that being plugged in. Swap and charge station for scooters. Makes sense. For a business like food delivery. Same majorette brand. Selling more merch. Looks like a lot of fun. More scooters. Power next. Don't worry, car enthusiasts. Lots of cars coming up. There's lots of scooters and bikes and two-wheeled mobility at the front of this video. But stay tuned, more is coming. This is the Suzuki stand. You can see Harley Davidson there in the background. Unlock your life. Great exhibition hall. Very modern. American Dreamin'. So many bikes. For those wondering, this was shot on an iPhone Pro 14. That's not an EV. Well, not that I know of. Alphard. Not a full EV anyway. Boats. Could these be electric? Hard to tell. Siam Watercraft. Maybe these are electric. These Sea-Doos. Wow, that's very fancy. Watercraft. Oh, could see some four-wheeled vehicles coming up. I'm getting excited. There's a Ferrari sitting there. Doubt that's electric. Maybe one day. Oh, that is an EV at the back there. We'll see more of that later on. That's a BMW. Could be an EV, that one. More bikes. So many bikes in Asia. You ever been to Asia? You know what I'm talking about. They love their bikes. Love their scooters. Triumph. Honda stand. Sitting areas. Lots of Honda merch. Wow. Show sales. More scooters. Donald Duck. Stormtroopers. Star Wars. Interesting. I wonder if any of these are electric. They don't look electric. Stick with me, guys. Lots more electric cars coming up. Just gotta get through the scooters and bikes first. There you go. More four wheels. VW. Some more watercraft in the back. Big van. People mover types. Poco, this is an EV. Like I said, a lot of these cars we don't get in Australia and probably will never. NexPoint, net zero emissions, so these must be EVs, you would think. Poco, that's an EV. It's got to have a small battery, I'm sure. Very short range. Definitely good for urban. Oh, look at that, that's an electric truck. 100% electric, that's what it says. That one's got to be an electric van too. Good to see light commercial type vehicles around. There's girls getting ready to dance. Oh, I can see Vinfast in the back. %100% electric, that one too. More people movers. Oh, I can see a VW ID Buzz. Now this was supposed to come to Australia. I don't know whether it will ever move past the concept stage. For us, I don't know. Might be superseded by other people mover brands from China. This is a Corvette, I think. Another people mover. Back to the Honda bikes. See a Honda EV in the background there. Tech Art. Must be doing aftermarket things. Wonder if there are any Porsche EVs around. Maybe this one. No, this is a Cayenne. Wonder if the Macan EVs around. Oh, another luxury vehicle. And Mercedes. Another people mover. Vinfast again. Teasing us. More vans. More people movers. Must be popular in Thailand. So many of them. Alpha. Do they come as a hybrid? It's great that you can hop in there and look at the cars. That's what people love, engaging with the vehicles. Do miss the motor show. I used to have them in Sydney and Melbourne. I need them back here. Alright, Vinfast. That's a Vinfast stand. Nice place to sit down. Back to the Honda. And more girls getting ready to dance. More merch. Electrify your sense. Must be their slogan. Oh, there is a show happening on stage. Some things never change, right? Some things still sell cars. That's the Wild. That's the Ute. Wild VF. Let's see if they pan back. There we go. That's the Ute that Vinfast had released. I can see Neta. That's an EV brand. And Changan. Is it BYD there? I think there's more footage of that coming up. So much happening. So many people. It's great. VFE34. It's like a little two-door Jeep type vehicle there, VF3. Will Vinfast ever come to Australia? Who knows? VF7 SUV type. Photo contest. VF6. VF8. Not too imaginative with their naming, but I suppose it's orderly. I'm sure it increases in size as the numbers go up. Looks like a medium to large SUV, that one. Oh, more scooters. Vinfast coffee. Oh, I can see the Lotus stand. Oh yeah. Lotus green. Is that the Litra EV? I think it must be. Yep, you know what sells in Thailand? Attractive people always sell cars. That one's got a big battery. Another Litra. Another Lotus. Yamaha. Pretty sure this one's an EV as well. This one's the Amira. Very sporty. Yeah, good to see Lotus there. No, that one's not an EV. It was V6. Firebright. This looks like light commercial. Or even just full-on commercial. See a truck there. Another pickup. Thailand is right-hand drive, don't forget. Aha, Deepal. Deepal, definitely an EV brand. Very boxy looking large SUV / people mover. SUV. This one surely is an EV. No grille. Pickup truck. And a truck in the back here. Neta. Now we have heard of Neta. Chinese brand. Logistics truck in the foreground here. And then some more EVs. Smaller type SUVs. Neta. V2. Again, naming convention. Again, probably goes up in size as the numbers go up. Helpful, I guess. Not very imaginative, but helpful. This one's a mid-size SUV. They're calling it compact on the ground. Some more smaller cars here. This is like a hatch. Small hatch. Neta V2. MG4 size, maybe? Maybe smaller. The Audi Dolphin. Neta GT. Oh, this looks good. Again, will these cars ever come to Australia? That is the question. They're probably very good value. Two-door coupe. Neta X. This looks like a small to medium SUV. Aion. Now, Aion are supposed to come to Australia. Hypercar, Hyper SSR. Looks good in yellow. Hyper HT with a Falcon wing doors. Yeah, I'm not sure about the practicalities of Falcon wing doors. I don't want to stand out that much. Aion Y. Yeah, I think that's supposed to come to Australia. Aion Y. It's been promised for a while. No signs yet. There it is, the Aion Y Plus. Not quite an SUV shape, is it? Like a large hatch almost. Aion ES sedan. There's that Falcon wing door, Hyper HT again, on stage, next to the Roadster or the Hypercar. It's nice that you can get really close up to the cars there and take photos and touch it. That's what people love. Humans are humans, right? We love to touch and feel things. All well and good to have an online process, but still want to be touching these things. I'll see that? Articulated doors, like the Model X. That's why they're Falcon wing doors. Easy to get in and out, of course. Yeah, great to see so many EVs around. Yeah, hopefully we'll see that in Australia. The Aion Y. Back to the Hyper SSR. Great looking car. Alright, the BYD stand. Now this is familiar territory. There's the seal. I recognise that any day. Atto 3. Not new to us, of course, in Australia. We see these around. Selling very well in Australia. And the Dolphin. Splashing its way. BYD next to Aion. See Deepal on the back there. This could be the, I think the people mover. Let's see. Yes, it is. Denza 09, which is part of the BYD group. Pretty luxurious looking people mover there. We still need them in Australia. Big families, airport shuttles. BYD Dolphin. Oh, look at that seal. All kitted out. Great livery. That's the seal. Nope. Song. Yeah, that's the Song Max. Looks more like an Atto actually. Big Atto. Oh, that's the Yang Wang. Hypercar U9. Spinning around on stage there. Look at that thing. That is a beast. Quad motor, dancing suspension. Very fast. Also part of the BYD group. Yang Wang U9. I think Yang Wang means looking up. Or looking upward. Look at that thing. Oh, I'm glad Steve spent some time on this. Watching it spin around. Thank you, Steve. A lot of eye candy for us. Look at that wing at the back. Wowee. That is some wing. Oh. Phenomenal. Look at those doors. Whew. Sea Lion. Now, I hope this comes to Australia. This is like the Seal SUV. If the Seal was an SUV. Rather than the Seal U. Which is the one that's coming to Australia. That's like a plug-in hybrid. But this is a nice looking car. This is a full electric vehicle. This could be a Model Y competitor. I think this one's a CLU, the one next to it. Yeah, this is the one we're getting in Australia. Plug-in hybrid. It's a shame. We thought BYD was going to go all in on EVs in Australia, but they'll be selling the hybrid CLU, which apparently has the DMI new technology. New generation of hybrids, so we shall see. There's another CLU in a lighter silvery grey type colour. Yeah, reasonable looking interior, nothing too flash. A lot of storage. Not being hybrid, there'll be lots of range, right? Now I'm hoping this will come to Australia. BYD Seagull, sometimes known as the Dolphin Mini in other markets. This is a small little hatch. And this one's the Atto 3, we know that very well. That could be the new one, the new 2024 variant. I think that's the Denza again. People mover. Denza 09. Looks super comfortable. Is that a center screen? Yeah. Blocks off the driver front row seats from the middle row. Extra privacy. Looks pretty good, I must say. Very good fit and finish, from what I can see anyway, from the footage. Changan. Okay. Changan Deepal. Deepal SO7, that's the one we spotted earlier, the white one. In one of the third-party stalls. But this one is kind of what people had previously called like the Tesla lookalike. Even the logo looks a bit like Tesla. Like that looks very similar to the Model 3, right? I think Lumen must be part of the Changan group. That's a very small battery pack, very short range. Whereas the Deepal, that's sort of more kind of range that we are familiar with in Australia. That could do reasonably well here. Another Lumen. Very fun livery. Be handy as a delivery van in Asia. Short range. Charge halfway through the day. Oh, look at this one. CD701. Wow, that looks slick. Look at that light bar at the front. Wow. Super premium. Matte finish paint. Gorgeous. A lot of piano black though. Flush door handles. Lovely. Oh, very sport back. Oh no, sorry, it's got a tray, so interesting design. So tailgate down and then a screen up the top. Almost like a next gen ute. Interesting. More Deepal. Is this the same car? No, this is the Avatar. AVATR 11. I've heard of this one as well. This one's like a traditional type SUV. Very long wheelbase for a car that size. The wheel's very far back. Again, very slick looking paint. Nice finish. Nice. Very sporty. Mercedes. Traditional OEMs playing along. EQS sedan EV. Must be expensive in Asia too. GLA. That's not an EV. This is CLS. Definitely not an EV either. Also not EV. C-Class. They brought one EV along. Better than none, I suppose. A-Class. Any more EVs back here? Bloomberg. Oh yes, that could be one. I think that is one. Yes, EQE. You can tell because there's no grille. It's just all a facade at the front. Got people cleaning the cars constantly at a motor show. People getting their grubby fingers all over it. EQE SUV. Now this one. I think this could be a 7-seater? One of them is a 7-seater. Maybe not this one. It's only a big SUV. Wow, look at this one. This one's a concept vehicle if I've ever saw one. I think this one's a Merc as well. What's it called? The Vision 111 from Merc. Yeah. Concept. 100% concept. Falcon wing doors. Stuff of dreams. Stuff of sci-fi. Harness type seat belts. Interesting. Look, that's Tash. Okay. Porsche. Taycan. Such a nice looking car. Still one of my favorite EVs. It's designed so well. They look good. Cayman. Panamera. They come in hybrids, Panameras. Not full EVs. Not that I know of anyway. Not in our market in Australia. And some more ICE Porsches up the back. Still, they make great cars. Very desirable. Very aspirational. Understandably so. Looking forward to the Porsche Macan EV coming soon to Australia. Volvo EX30. Oh, nice. This is the small hatch slash SUV. That's supposed to come to Australia very soon, so looking forward to testing that one here. C40, great vehicle. Sort of a sport back, make it more aerodynamic compared to the XC40. Good workhorse. Great value cars too, for the price anyway. And some more, at least not EVs, these are ICE Volvos, ICE Volvo. The X30's getting front and center there at the back. Really pushing it. Oh, little sit down area for Volvo. I wonder if only customers can sit there, or is it anybody can sit down. Little lounge. XC40. This is a great vehicle, I think. One of the best EVs out there. Great value for what you pay for. And pretty good software as well. Using Android Automotive. Very good EV trip planning in Volvo and Polestar infotainment systems. Kia. Good to see Kia here. EV9. Great vehicle. Just a touch expensive, I think, for a lot of people, but, you know, not many other options in Australia for a 7-seater large SUV. Especially the GT variant. It's phenomenal. It's very luxurious inside. Very good fit and finish. Good range. Big battery pack. Almost 100 kilowatt hours. But good range, and with the eGMP platform, 800 volts architecture, charges very quickly. This one's an EV5. It's on the new platform, not eGMP, which is interesting. It looks very much like an EV9, right? Hopefully it's got 800 volt architecture as well, because that does help with the charging speeds. That's also the EV9 there. Curious to see how much the EV5 will start at in Australia. Will it be the same price as Model Y? Or slightly less? Audis with the e-tron and different variants of Q8 Sportback, so a slightly bigger SUV type vehicle than the e-tron GTs lying around as well. Great cars. Do pay for it, but great cars from Audi. See Mitsubishi in the back there. Don't think there's any EVs yet, or at least full EVs from Mitsubishi. e-tron GT. Looks good. Aha, MG. X-Power. Driven that. Very quick. Very zippy. Good value. That's the MG5. I think that's an EV. MG ZS EV. MG5 is an estate. Station wagon type vehicle. And some more MGs there. MG VS. Might be a hybrid, that one. MG X-Power in the back. That's a zippy car. MG4. We call that the Essence variant here. Not sure what it's called over there. But that, I think that's a sweet spot. That MG, that mid-range, mid-spec. It's just a shame it's not LFP battery. Still NMC. So hopefully the next generation of MG4s will all be LFP batteries. If so, then they'll make it very compelling to buy an MG4. Ah, XPeng. XPeng G9. G6. Great to see these in Australia one day. Great looking vehicles. It looks so good in the light. Oh, look at this. Drone copter thing. Would you be brave enough to sit in one of these to get across town? I'm not sure. Personally. I'm brave enough. Great concept though, I guess, if you really need to get around quickly. Aha! Hyundai. Definitely some EVs around. That looks like a Ioniq 6 N series. Interesting. Not seen that before. I've only ever seen the Ioniq 5N. Big wing up the back. That could be still concept. It's the Elantra N and then the Ioniq 5N. That's a great car to get around on the track. Very zippy. Lexus. Yep, that's an EV. RZ450E. I wonder if Toyota bought their BZ4X to this expo. Of course, Lexus and Toyota are known for their hybrids. That's Lexus. GWM. Aura 07. Now this could be the Sport, I think, otherwise known as Sport in other markets, possibly. Or Lightning? Getting them mixed up. Oh, it's very short. BMW. X7. Big car. i5. Yeah, starting to see more BMW EVs around. First ever BMW iX2. Still with the M badging. i4. Starting to see more in Australia too. People who are devoted to the BMW brand. At least they've got an EV choice now. That looks like, yes, iX. Mid-size crossover SUV. Alright, we're coming to the end of our video. This is Zeekr. The Zeekr X has been slated to come to Australia. There it is there, mid-size, small to mid-size crossover SUV. And that's the 007. That looks fantastic. I don't think that's coming to Australia at this stage, but great to see that here. That's the Zeekr X again. So that's the one we're getting in Australia. So yeah, I'm curious to see how much they charge for that too. Well, thank you once again to viewer Steve A for this wonderful footage. I certainly felt like I was at the 45th Bangkok International Motor Show. I hope you did as well. Thanks for watching. Until the next Ludicrous feed video, happy charging.